Tip of the day when you're reading music. Okay, this is middle C. And that's an octave, so that's C2, C3, C4, C5. I believe that's the way it works. Okay, this is like that's the one in between. Okay, that's the one in between on the staff. Okay, middle C. Okay, now this is the one in the bass clef that's in the second space. Okay, and this is the one that is in the two ledgers lines down below the clef. So think, ledger lines below the clef, that's the C two spaces up in the F clef or the lower clef. This is the one right in the middle. Now this C is called middle C because it's shared with the treble clef. Okay, this is your C. It's right in the middle. It's one ledger down. So think of it this way. The C is one ledger line above the A in the bass or F clef. So C shared with both clefs. Now E, that's kind of obvious. Your E is the first. That's the Every Good Boy Does Fine. I don't recommend using that Every Good Boy Does Fine. Forget it. You used it for years. Now it's time to, I could say something. It's time to get real. Okay? Ask anybody that is a performer and ask them, when's the last time you've used Every Good Boy Does Fine? And I don't think any of them is going to tell you any of them will tell you, well, that was back in high school. Okay? When's the last time you used that? When was the last time you used face and space and all that stuff? Those are memory devices, and they have their place. That's the way you start. There's nothing at all wrong with it. If you are a beginner, that's the way you should be taught. I really don't believe that, but that's the way I was taught. And that did hinder me, but if somebody wants to get quick results, and that's what people are after, then they'll learn Every Good Boy Does Fine and FACE and all the different things about deserving fudge and all that stuff. Those right there, just think about it. As you're playing something and you get to the part where it says, I don't know that note. It's just a little bit higher than I'm used to, or a little bit lower. Okay, now you could have just memorized that note. Now, it's not brain surgery. All you got to do is start memorizing patterns and seeing how chords react and things like that. Okay? And it took me, it's embarrassing, but it took me until I was 62 to stop using face and stop using Every Good Boy Does Fine. They have hurt people more than helped people. And some people will disagree. But if you're reading notes, look at how many times you write the word. If you're trying to identify, do you put every and good boy and fudge and cows and grass and things like that? Do you put those things down? No, you don't. What you put down is E and G and B and D and so forth and so on. So my thing to know is that there are only 7 notes. There's about 28 main ones you need to know. And there's a lot of patterns. For instance, the low C here, let's see, this is middle C. This is the C on the second space of the bass clef. This is the one that's 2 down, on the 2 down in the lines. Okay, I believe that's right. Okay, so you have that, and if you'll notice, this is C, this is the treble C, the first one you run into, and if you go up to 2 lines above the treble clef, you will find out that that is C also. Oh, it can't be. Well, wait a minute. Let's see. There's the every good boy does fine. Is that what I need? Oh, let's see. Yeah, that'll work. So F, G, A. That's 1 line above, and then B, C. So it's 2 lines above the treble clef. So let me see. I've got this kind of in my way, the tripod, but let's try something. They must be equal. I just can't believe that. Oh, they're equal. So something that's equal, and you have to kind of go way far away. You have to separate them like that. Okay? And I might be able to. Nope, don't work. You have to like double it every time. That's why I went like that first. The tripod's getting in the way. I start like this. It could be a Hannon or a Czerny. Okay. It's a math thing, you know. You're going up, essentially you're going up 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I did do the fingering right. So, having said that, start looking for patterns, okay? That's C, and that's C. They're the same distance apart, so they have to be on the scale same amount above as below, because you're coming from middle C, which they share. Okay? I'm going to another subject. Watch my next video.